huge demonstration going on right now in Baltimore, all in solidarity for George Floyd.
Yeah, happening right now, hundreds of people. A youth-led demonstration taking place outside Baltimore City Hall where crowds of young people have gathered to speak out against the police violence.
All right, let's show you what's happening right now. WMAR 2 News' Dave Detling, fill us in, David.
Hey there. Well, that larger crowd is currently en route right now to Baltimore City Hall. They gathered around 3:30, started their march at 4 o'clock in the Inner Harbor near Pratt and Sharp. But if you take a look behind me right now, you just have gatherers, protesters, demonstrators. They're on the perimeter of the park right here outside City Hall. Now, this is a peaceful protest, like I mentioned, organized by an unknown group. But according to a social media post, it's to show solidarity with Minneapolis and the atrocity committed against George Floyd. Like I said, march from the Inner Harbor near Pratt and Sharp to the park outside Baltimore City Hall. They all want their voices heard. There are a few different messages, but mostly on these protesters and demonstrators' signs, we see Black Lives Matter. You see one right there. Blacks in America are Jews in Nazi Germany. Just again showing the atrocities against the black community. Again, they want their voices heard. Earlier, we spoke to Baltimore City Council President Brandon Scott, who says he supports these young demonstrators and their free speech. He just encourages them to do so peacefully.
I want them to protest. I want them to let that anger and frustration, that pain that I feel, I have the same pain and frustration and anger. I want them to do that in a peaceful way. I want them to know that there are adults that are going to be around that care about them, that want to protect them, that want to help them, that want to shield them, and for them not to follow people who will lead to things happening that they will have to live with.
And right there, you heard something that Scott said. He was alluding to the fact that he doesn't want these young demonstrators to partake in any type of negative behavior, such as property destruction. But again, this is a very peaceful protest outside Baltimore City Hall. Yes, there is Baltimore City police officers standing by. Helicopters are in air just monitoring the situation. But just to give you a sense of how peaceful these protesters and demonstrators are, they are actually handing out bags of food, hand sanitizers to those in need, especially the homeless, again, showing that the future belongs to them. Again, they want their voices heard, that all black lives matter. We're in downtown Baltimore City. Dave Detling, WMAR 2 News.